Tonight, Joie will be reading one of her pieces that she has written for her talent. Let's welcome Joie to the stage.
You see, my mother was only 13 when the Vietnam War broke out. She was only 13 when her family of 10 abandoned home to find a safe refuge from the violence that permeated previously peaceful neighborhoods. Children's laughter turned into screams, and the playgrounds themselves were pervaded with the smell of napalm and burning flesh. Grime covered the faces of children, but not from playing in the dirt, but from hiding in it, living in it. You see, childhood was sacrificed for survival. In the beginning of the war, my grandparents and family lived relatively secluded, considerably wealthy. They resided in the neighborhood, away from all the murder and devastation. The only things that occupied my mother's mind were toys, games, and her favorite Vietnamese sandwich. My mother worked for weeks. Chores rolled out by her parents were done without complaint, each item was earning her a measly amount. The coins clicked in her hand as she scuttled her toilets on her favorite sandwich. And each step she took was like a step towards heaven. And when she finally held that sandwich in her hands, it was as if the whole world was placed before her. She couldn't have been happier. She cuddled like a baby and walked home to enjoy her sandwich, probably in some dark corner, a closet perhaps, but definitely away from the crying hands of her siblings. Along the dirt road, the sun shining, and the grass grew gently in the summer breeze, whispering stories of satisfaction. Unbeknownst to my mother, she would soon have her first taste of the war. She heard the cries before she saw the two downtrodden figures. The woman was calling, and the baby on her back was crying. She moved slowly towards no particular destination. She would put one arm in front of her, and then the other one until it dragged her body forward. Her eyes were vacant and foam frothed at her mouth. The baby on her back cried and cried, its throat dry, and its wailing was weak and withered. Clothes tattered, burnt, and torn, hair disarrayed and matted with dried blood. It was not a picture. It was a pigment of violence, sorrow, and suffering, juxtaposed with a picture of tranquil country scenery. Faced with something that she would never forget, my mother stood, bewildered and shocked. Without a word, she gave her remaining coins to the bear, and she walked quickly away, clutching her sandwich as if it were a lifeline towards sanity. Each step resonated with her pounding heart, and her breath was ragged and harsh. But that did not drown out the sound of the suffering baby. Suddenly her mother ran back. This time, instead of money, she gave over her sandwich. Fiercely independent, my mother has gone through travesties that I cannot even begin to comprehend. However, this experience is branded most deeply in her memory, as it made her realize the gravity of war. That despite all this comfort we live in, there will always be suffering. And that one should always live on the principle of giving, as these things that we treat so arbitrarily could save a life. And with these ideals, my mother shares her stories, and hopes that I learn from them the same lessons that she had.
Wow, Joie. Just wanted to share that Joie is actually our youngest candidate this year. She is 18 years old, and she was first published in Asian Avenue magazine when she was 14.